We'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll try the air now with Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Going up the gut, Montgomery. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Montgomery. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Montgomery. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's what we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he gets a little bit closer and takes it from a 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? I might go for it.
Bates' kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They overloaded that time on a safety blitz, and he went. For a loss of 7. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. To the air, Williams. He's got a man, complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, 85 yards. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Can you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out making big-time moments happen for this team.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how a drive is supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw, gone. That's complete to Laporta. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw is Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now a run with Montgomery. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. To throw is gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he had a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On the keeper, here's gone. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Second down and 8. Here's Goff. His throw incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of the best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. from the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are once again back in front. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Once again, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air once more, Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will knot us up at 10. Now maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Bates' kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's going to roll. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. To about the 26 here. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
2nd down and 4. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And they'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Goff. That's to the tight end Laporta. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So on. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Now Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Montgomery running right. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed. Perfection coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing is Williams. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
It seems like a short distance. But a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. to 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff. He's got it. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Goff going to keep it himself. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Williams. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Looking to throw is Williams. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
To throw once more, here's Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. Powers through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And again, back to Kmet. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. They run. It's Johnson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Operating from the gun, Williams. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Second down, goal to go. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by a B2 Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On third down, they go Montgomery. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
AA 104 will definitely go supernova sometime in the next few 100,000 years. Supernova. Supernova.
Welcome into Dayton Palm. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Perez, long run. Oh, he can't bring it in. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Ryan Reynolds in the box now, takes strike 1. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
To the plate, and he's out.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a foul ball. Flaherty, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. That one missed. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, over to first, safe. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Heath. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Into center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Riley Green, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Raleigh hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And that one fouled off. Green stands at second with 2 gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So 2 down. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one. On the ground. It's in and out of his glove. To second, and he's safe.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, we're going to have to work around that error.
Spencer Torkelson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Late on that fastball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. This is Joey Bart. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boo, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
That one the other way, and foul ball. You'll want. Swings through that one. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there. It's a bomb. That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for T. Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across to the frame so far here at the top of the second. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the... And we're back. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. Schemes back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3.
Oh, gets dirty to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. 2 outs. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Out towards right center field. De La Cruz pulls it down, and that is all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1-on-1 down. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and the Pirates go 1. Set for the bottom of the third, digging in. Colton Pete. The line to kick the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Bounce to the right side. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time, but a run comes across. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for this. On to the fourth. Now at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Here's Joey Bart now. Fly to right his first time. In there for strike one. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Bounce to the right. And it gets by him. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Right-hander kick steals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid the double play here, Bert.
Bounce to third. And they get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second, top half of inning number 4. Close one doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's it out.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter now. Here comes a pitch. He was late there, strike one. The King Street, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Spencer Torkelson digs in now.
Together with CFCN Television, the Calgary Sun and
Swing and a ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Into the outfield base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. Flips for one, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when a team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
That's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball when the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And he'll shoot. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Steps on first for the out. Goes to second, safe there. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Second and third, 2 down. Pitch. Bounce it off, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Skeens back to work. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Colton Pete getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gonzalez to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Wenzel Perez. Pulls that one foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez tosses to first. And the Tigers retired. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ibanez on the move. Hauls it in. 1 away. Now the catcher up to him. Joey Bart.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
There's a strike up high. And it's 0-2. And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now it's melted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Goes down. Looking. finds the zone. It's 0-1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cannonball coming. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Popped up. Racing towards the line. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Tigers. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. This one in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Follow my IG, diamond shit, neck, wrist, water.
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Grizzlies. For Detroit, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Grizzlies, Pistons, coming up next. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Bringing you the NBA. Hi everybody, this is Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in at point guard. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Duren, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Moran. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Morant, the pass to Bain, and he buries his first look.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
On the wing, Thompson. From deep three-point land. Here's Duren. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Duren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And here's Morant outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, BA, look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Thompson outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bain. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Moran against Cunningham. A good look from Bain. Duran with a rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much. Court. Memphis leading. Outside Moran. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Thompson, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Here's Stewart. They still need this. And it's Thompson getting it to go.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jackson surveying the D. Williams passes to Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And here's Ivy from the arc. From beyond the arc, and then some. Ivy's got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, Moran. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson fires from way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For Memphis, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Outside, Williams. Jackson, the pass to Aldama. The Pistons clear it.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness! Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Timeout.
Start it.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Stevens comes in for Aldama. Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Marcus Smart in for Desmond Bane.
Gotta love Ja Morant's focus, brushing off the defense with ease.
Here's Brown. Clark grabs the board.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fit. Their timeline, BA, and it can also balance some of that youth with experience.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Pistons shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Wiseman. Crafty move. Count it.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 13.
Just a natural scorer, Ja Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
The shot by Fournier, no good.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here's Sasser, defended by Smart. Sasser gets the bucket.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Perfect touch on the floater. Smart, he can be so crafty at times offensively.
Sasser can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Stevens. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Flynn in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Here's Thompson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Rose with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Rose with the bucket.
Derrick Rose against the defense surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
Graham, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
From deep, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Rose outside. Pass to Jackson. They grab their own miss. Nice D from Thompson.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Ivy. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Ivy's got 8.
And the hops on Ivy, making him a promising rebounder. We got a taste of it right there.
Kennard outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Kennard. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rose with it. Jackson outside. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resemble the college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Outside Bain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bain's got his second basket of the game.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bain flexing his way to the basket.
And it's Cunningham missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rose finds Bain. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain. Not wasting any time going up with this shot.
And that one's good. Stewart.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Rose outside. Here's Jackson. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And here's Ivy from the arc. On target from range. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Bain with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Steve, how about the offensive growth of Desmond Bain, season to season?
B.A., he's getting more assertive out there. Bain, he hunts shots and he takes shots, which has allowed him to increase his offensive impact.
Mark is checked in for Memphis. Stevens comes in for Aldama. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Williams, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Memphis. Williams taking.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Cunningham. No points so far. Vassar gets the bucket.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Stevens. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Williams. Here's Stevens. Three-pointer, no good. And the Pistons shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Right side, Fournier. Oh, it's stolen. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
2 minutes remaining in the
Bain against Fournier. It's blocked. They retain possession. Rose with the bucket. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Here's Cunningham. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
You can't forget to box out Cade, using that length to track down second chance opportunities.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Pistons making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Shots good by Morant.
One of those guys that can take over a game. Ja Morant proven to be the difference.
And Detroit is shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Sasser can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson, the pass to Stevens. Rejected by Brown. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right wing. The open shot, Morant. Cash money on the open jump shot. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick shot by Ja Morant. As soon as he's got the rock, he's into his motion.
And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
From deep, Morant. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Detroit. Puts up a deep 3. Goes back up. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Smart passes to Clark. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant, the 3-ball. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation. Now Jackson, pass to Morant. From deep. The shot off that time. And so it's Memphis. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Williams is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And here's Ivy from the arc. The Pistons rebound. And they pick up 2. Stewart's got 6.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And here's Ivy from the arc. Aldama grabs a board. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Williams, and it's blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duran kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big spinner.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
Inside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Morant's got 21 points in the game. Here's Stewart. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last.
Coming onto the floor, your Pistons, Sasha.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Cunningham against Morant. And it's good for 2. Give him 23.
Such a nimble player. Ja Morant has so many tricks in his bag.
And Cunningham with a 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 17. Aldama outside, beyond the arc. Rebound Detroit. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Duran. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And Thompson gets it to go.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for John Morant. He said, quote, the #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time. Ryan?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. Timeout called. Memphis. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham with the ball. And it's Aldama picking him up. Oh, got that one up quick. Cunningham's got 13 now.
If you're the defense, you have to know where Cunningham is at all times.
And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Kennard. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And this kind of defense doesn't bother Kennard. Locked in on the task at hand.
Here's Sasser. Here's Duran. Pass to Thompson. Over Williams. Goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Outside Morant. Now here's Aldama. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's Sasser. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morant's got 31 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Sasser counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Cunningham's got 16 points now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
The baseline J. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Mark is checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Marcus Smart in for Morant. Pass to Clark. Williams from long range. Detroit with a rebound. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Here's Jackson. No good. A bit long that time. And the Pistons shooting around 44%. Not bad. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. 6 points for him. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smart outside. Oh, Smart drives. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The speed of Smart's drive is really something. I mean, he is cooking them right now.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jackson. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots.
The Grizzlies.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Evan Fournier. James Wiseman is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Fontecchio in a small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Smart for 3. 4 on the clock. And the layup by Clark.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Now here's Smart, guarded closely. Pass to Bain. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Wiseman missing. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bain, no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Bain against Fournier. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Puts up a deep 3. Flynn's shot is off.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Flynn. They get it back. Here's Wiseman. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Timeout call, Memphis. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Fournier. Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Flynn. So,
Wow, he took off.
Can you say elevation?
That's too easy for John Morant. Where was the defense?
Thompson, that's good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Aldama. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Duran. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant. Up top, Aldama. Here's Bane. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. And then Morant with the jam.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
All right, time for an injury report. And now we've got an update on Jaden Ivey. What's the news?
The head athletic trainer for the Pistons provided some information. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And here's Duren for 3. Aldama grabs a board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Stevens is checked in for Aldama. Williams comes in for Williams. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Rose is subbed in for Morant. Here's Rose. Here's Jackson. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
And that one's good. Stewart.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Now here's Rose. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Kennard. And another shot. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Oh, did he? He did! Wow! Wow! Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kennard passes to Rose. Tipped away. And here's Stewart, guarded by Rose. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. So for the Pistons. Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Fontecchio comes in for Stewart. And it's Flynn in for Cunningham. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Rose can't connect.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Outside, Williams. Kennard on the wing. Here's Jackson. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit with the ball. And here's Brown for 3. Another shot. And there's a layup by Wiseman. Nice.
Basketball, 2 points.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Stevens. Sweet little floater.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Sasser can't hit. Here's Stevens.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Stevens. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.